So, hello everybody. So we got a request here to try, or more like a challenge. My wife is making a costume for the kids musical, and we've got this bit of nice fabric and nice color scheme she wants me to try to replicate in a acrylic pour painting. So my theories, I've got two methods I want to try. One method is do a base background color being the gold and white or tan mix, and then later come in and drop black and a darker brown or gold, the darker gold, and do it that way. The other method would be to pour puddles of black and the antique gold and create some leopard spots. Pour some of these strips around, and then come back with a mixture of, or two drips of white tan, and the tan and the light gold. Do that around everything, then kind of do a swipe. So we're going to try those two methods. So enjoy the fun. So I already pre-mixed some of these. Here's my blacks ready to go, and there's my tan. This one I haven't added color yet, and I just decided I wanted to do one more color, so we'll go ahead and get another cup out. Give me that cup. All right. So we're gonna do another gold color. So here's the recipe. I use 3-in-1 all temperature silicone. I'll do 3 squirts, 2, 3, and then we'll do. I was doing Elmer's glue, but I'm kind of done with that clear Elmer's glue, so I'll just do about 1 inch of Floetrol or so, and then I'll add some paint. It was just a dollop of paint on the top there, or you could do it on the bottom of the cup. Either way's fine. Dollop of paint. All right, this is the metallic gold, and that was the antique, and we're going to do the pure gold. I should have opened this one beforehand. I'm going to waste my time doing this right now. But anyways, just pop it open. So let's have that one aside. And we'll do a dollop of this gold. So it's much easier to do it right on the bottom of the cup, because I'm probably using a heck of a lot more pigment than I want to use. And then I stir it up. So this is to give you a visual of how long you'll have to stir. So when you start trying to do a color like white, it will not show up as easily as one of these other colors. So it's about 20-25 seconds. And it's the consistency, the viscosity of melted ice cream. Oh, that's beautiful. So that's the antique one. No, that's the lighter one. Hopefully I can tell the difference. Yeah, this one's much darker. This is the antique gold. My sons claim that it smells like ice cream, but it just smells like silicone and paint, acrylic. All right, so between the two, I really can't tell. You almost want to add, like, this one's lighter, and they look exactly the same to me. Anyways, and I got this tan. I haven't mixed this one up yet. It's got the glue in it. I really should do a dark brown. I don't see any brown. I'm gonna have to make some. I made a bloody mess right there. Alright, that one's ready. I'll clean up my messes. I don't like to have stuff sitting around. Alright, and then the white, basically we'll just have to mix this up for 25 seconds or so. And some people don't want to sit through the whole mixing process, but some people have never done this before, so if you want to scrub ahead, slide that bar across and wait for the pour. The people that want to just see the instant gratification, go ahead and skip on ahead. I think I'm going to create a darker brown. So what we'll do is we'll put some, I don't have any brown paint here, so we're just going to put a drip of black. And we'll put a drip of this tan here. We'll see what kind of nasty browns we can come up with. And pour all the rest of my crap in here. I should have enough oil already in it. Just for fun, we'll give it a squirt there. And I'm out of sticks. Borrow this one. This should give me some kind of nasty mud color. Like I thought. Nasty mud. We'll get a red out here. Pour some red in there. That should give me a nasty. And I'll get green if I really don't like this. If this doesn't get me what I want, I'll get a green. Yep, I'm gonna need some green because that's kind of a purpley, nasty color. I think I'm gonna have to add brown to the list. That's the second time I've done that. Really nasty. Yep, we got purple. And purple might actually look pretty cool, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna make this brown. Use some nasty green. We'll call it good. This should do it. Yep. That's better. That's nasty. We'll get a little bit more of this tan. So I kind of made a lot of tan. It's getting better. I'm okay with it being a little purpley. That'll do. That'll do. All right, so we've got a lot of colors. We've got the two methods we're going to try. The initial method was just to pour, do some puddling. So we'll try that. Let's get it in another cup. Oh no, we'll just pour these on. All right. So here's my pan. This is what I like to use. I've got this as an edge catcher. I'll use this to initially pour, and the pan catches it. This one does a great job too. Set that down in there. It catches the edge there. So we'll use the two of these as we do this. And then I'll usually have a backup panel, something old that I want to just cover up, and then it'll cover it up with all the muck that's left over at the base of that pen. All right, so I'm gonna do some swirls and stripes and stuff and some mess like that with some of these basic under colors. We're gonna do a swipe. We'll take this use. We're gonna do a swipe method. My kids are kind of like the swipe method. Gives us some nice chocolatey ice cream look. And that one's beautiful. And swipe helps you. You can already see that everything's covered and all the edges are done. I really don't have to use an edge catcher or anything on that one. So that was good. It can kind of set aside. So I'll probably just put this one in here and leave it be. And we'll see what happened right there. That turned nasty. I don't want that. We'll leave that be as a background painting, and we'll set up this other one as well. So this other one, the idea was going to be also a swipe, and I was going to go in reverse. I was going to pour all the black drops. We're going to pour black drops, puddles, and duplicate the leopard print. It's a big one. Okay, we're going to try that. We'll come back with the brown and do little puddles, little drips, not nice round shapes, just kind of organic. They don't have to be pretty. I kind of just trust nature and whatever is going to happen and not freak out. This one's kind of two spots that merge together. Yeah, I can see that's going to be messier than I want it to be. And then we'll do the beige. And the beige and the white are already creating a lot of what I wanted. Just going to edge around everything and trace it. And it creates isolation puddles and ponds and rivers and canals, banks. And we're going to go ahead and do this. So let's do some white drips. My table's not really level, so that affects a lot of it. And we'll go ahead and swipe this all, which is going to create a lot more mess and kind of counterintuitive than what I wanted, but it was turning nasty. I don't like it. So we're going to have to reverse and engineer this one. But we got some awesomeness. So that's going to do what it's going to do now. And that's amazing on its own. But now, in order, what I usually do is kind of the end of the evening with some of my mud pours, what I call them, where it's all the colors together. I will do this and just drop dabs and create my own cells. And that's, my friend, is how I'm going to do these leopard spots, is forcing this to happen. So do that. That's already come there. And you got a lot more control that way. And we'll come back with the tan. Just gonna kick up the tan population a little bit more there. The white has completely gone away. We'll do strips with the tan. They're friends. Do one there. Yeah, I wanted some random whites. Now we'll start playing with some of this gold. And we're gonna let the judges decide which one of these leopard prints look better. We'll see what happens. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's see if the golds even look different. I don't even see a difference in the golds. This kind of aggravates me. All right. So maybe we can salvage this one. And we're going to try to manipulate this one a little bit more controlled. I'm liking the gold additions here. It's not violating the image too much. And the two different golds don't matter worth a spit. But I want to add some black to this one. Let's see about changing the value. Make it darker. That'll help. You can add color to these other metallics. They still stay metallic-y, and that's better. We'll get some of those drips. That creates some more of those leopard spots I'm wanting. So we'll do a little bit more force manipulation here. We'll use some of these over here. This one may turn out pretty nice still. There's just a lot of paint on it. It's all right. This has turned out great. Get those going. All right, some white. We got some white, but I want to bring some more white back in here. Much more leopard print looking. Get some more white back in this one. We're just gonna have fun with these. Not really get angry that I've screwed it up. All right, we're gonna do a dot of the brown in the middle of these gold spots, and then we'll get the black over there. It's a lot of black spots, a lot of black drips. So you almost have to do a drag around circles to try to get some of these intended leopard spots. It's gonna be way too much paint in that area. I like that one. That one did some fun stuff. I think I'm liking this one more than the other one. The other one got away with me. It's doing what it wants to do. but not what I want it to do. This one I can control it a lot more. Except when I do stuff like that. Put way too much paint. I love that little string of paint was nice, but it's gonna keep dripping off. There's a lot more black that needs to be on here for it to really be as leopardy as it should. But I want those big dominant circles to stand out more than just black spots everywhere. So those have to maintain control. Those are looking better. Let's see what happens. We just put black dots in the middle of these because all of this is still flowing and seeping off the edges. They're creating two different organisms. Alright, what do I want? I want some of the light gold again. I created some beautiful stuff. These are both very nice pieces, and I like what both of them are doing, but not very satisfied with my ability to create that. I'm gonna have to try something else. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that. It was kind of fun, and have a good evening. If you look at that, and look at that. All right, good night.